Globally, as nations grapple with the escalating food crisis as a result of several factors, including climate change, in Guyana, under the government's Agriculture and Innovation Entrepreneurship Program, young people are embracing the use of simple climate-friendly agricultural systems to increase food security and create more job opportunities for themselves.
My parents introduced me as a young child to agriculture with their kitchen farming, and they just grow certain things like callaloo. They broadleaf thyme, they shallot, and it had a passion inside of me that, I love to take part of such activity. I find a joy within me.
Lisa Douglas, a final year University of Guyana agriculture science student, says the Agriculture and Innovation Entrepreneurship Program, AIEP project at Monrepo, provides numerous opportunities for youth.
Such an amazing thing to take part of. At UG, you only learn about the theory, and when I come here, it's practical. So you putting that theory into practice when you come here. And there's so many things that I've been trained, especially GAP, which is good agricultural practices. And these things involve good practical techniques that involve agriculture that will aid in sustainability, and also it will increase crop production yield.
I like the fact that I am coming here every day to actually get involved with plants because, like I mentioned, we are actually dealing with the theoretical aspect at the university. So here we have in all the practical you can think about as it relates to planting.
You learn so much when you're here, not only the practical aspects, but then you start thinking entrepreneurship. And I believe that food security at a time when the climate changes is occurring so rapidly, and we're learning innovative agriculture, which is very timely in my humble opinion. And I believe that the future of agriculture depends solely upon technology. So we're at the advantage of being afforded to work directly on different climate-smart adaptations. So it gives us an advanced experience.
Compared to traditional farming, shade house cultivation uses eco-friendly, cost-effective techniques to maximize crop production.
One of the areas is that we implemented fertigation. So rather than the rice farm with shy paddy or apply granular fertilizer, we are using soluble fertilizer in our irrigation pipes. So now each one of the plants have the amount is filled to capacity. You're using the nutrients through the irrigation. So the nutrient is more accounted for. Another innovative way we've come up with is to trellis the tomatoes and the peppers. So now when we trellis, we notice we get more production out of them rather than go in a traditional way that we planted tomatoes and peppers, which we are now supporting them to produce more.
Envisioned by President Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, the Shade House project seeks to provide youth with a platform to transform their theoretical knowledge into real-world applications.
I would say it's a very good venture. It gives you the chance to come on board and contribute your skills towards this project, and also to learn more things in entrepreneurial aspects, and also to learn more about plants, various plants, and how to go about producing them and how to go about marketing them as well.
Anything before it actually starts to bloom, you have to start from the smallest stage, like the plant, before it gets to the stage where we can harvest and get fruits and stuff. It has to be from the body stage. So youth involvement is important because the older folks, they will phase out and the youth will have to take over.
The Shade House project focuses on growing non-traditional high-value crops to supply the demand of Guyana's expanding hospitality industry. For some of the high-value crops and the successes you've seen so far in cultivating them.
So some of our high-value crops are cauliflower, broccoli. We have some lettuce, romaine, and iceberg that the restaurants are particular about. And what our success rate with them? Well, Marriott said that our cauliflower is actually the best of quality grown in Guyana, and even compared to the importation. They said the same thing about our lettuce quality. So yes, we have great success. coming out from our produce. And there's a wide variety that we need to tap into because they are requesting this from us because of the quality that we produce and supply them.
These high-value crops are being cultivated as a measure to reduce the nation's $4 billion food import bill. The aim is to eventually export these crops within the region to reduce CARICOM's food import bill by 25% before the year 2025. Guyana is providing training to Barbadian youths on shade house development and management to further enhance food security in our neighboring CARICOM country, Barbados.
It will be great because we can get teamwork. We'll also get friends abroad, and not only that, because we could change individuals, we could exchange information, because what they learn will be something new to us, and what we learn will be something new to them. So when we exchange information like that, each and us will work together as one and increase the Caribbean food production.
I think it's very important. I mean, we are very closely related. We share certain aspects, like we are both affected by climate change, and the shade house technology is actually a great way for Barbadian farmers to go about increasing their production in vegetable cultivation. So I think it's a great way for them to learn about shade house technology, and for also us to learn about how they would go about producing it.
Young women make up the majority of the dedicated workforce on the project that has some 51 shade houses under cultivation, with plans to increase to 100 in the short term.
Something that I would love to see is like my fellow youths taking advantage of it, because food security is very important, and self-sufficiency, the aim of His Excellency, it is one that will guarantee youths to benefit, especially from the shade houses, where youths can come and be part of a great initiative that will allow them to utilize their knowledge and, of course, contribute to a sustainable future as well.